This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Of despair.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair. Balls of Christ, dude.
Yo, this is Miles the Intern coming in with the hottest show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi.
Right, hello, my friend. You're at Late Night with Ed Money's...
The petting zoo is out of control over here.
Petting zoo. Late Night with Ed Money on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site. You can click any of the links. Some are going to come new. Some are going to come off. I'm going to probably reduce one or two on there. But audience members, you can go to BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Please do so and tell two friends about us. Thank you. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money, right over here at CPAP Talk.
What's up? I had to fight that one.
You're always gassy, dude. Always.
It's my horrible diet.
I love baked beans for breakfast. And
from Britain? I got my beans and bangers or whatever that is.
Last but not least, because everybody couldn't make it, you can hear him but never see him because you're not worthy as the monk.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I feel honored to be a guest on the
Damn it, stop it.
Ed and Chuck Show.
That's right, Ed and Chuck Show.
Ed and Chuck Show.
If you want your music heard, you want anything talked about.
Ed and Chuck.
It's the coolest. It's the
And
coolest.
make sure you get a hold of us if you want your stuff heard. This is at the end. We're going to be leaving you with Ghost Nap song. Grows
What?
Apart. Ghost Nap's song called.
All right. I didn't know what you were saying. You said it.
It's called Grow Apart.
Yeah, check it out. Check it. Grow apart. Or did I say? What did I say?
He said grows apart.
Grow apart. Check it out at the end. Again, like, share, subscribe, tell two friends. In fact, I got the service guy. He had a service guy. Audience out there. I had the worst goddamn luck. This is way off topic, but
For life.
I'll hit it. It's not on our list. Is that I had my right in the middle of a heat wave. I had the blower which he and I talked about, the blower on the furnace. Well, the furnace unit go out on us, and we knew that it was going. We talked about that.
And I told you might want to hurry up and do this.
Right. Well, here's the thing that I wanted. It was making a
You
weird
wanted
sound.
to make sure it was good and dead before you replaced it. You basically drove it into the ground.
Dude, listen. So this serviceman, for what happened was it was making a sound like it started the furnace. No, this is what happened. Was that we had first. I had a furnace where the outside unit, the fan. What is that? Is that the compressor that's outside? What's outside?
There's a compressor outside.
Okay, the compressor, the fan wasn't working, and usually
There's a compressor inside. Was that the evaporator
okay, that's outside
or the condenser? One of the two.
one that's outside, and it wasn't working, and I knew that. And the guy,
It's the chipper shredder that's outside.
That's
isn't it?
right. There's always one thing that goes 9 out of 10 times. It's this little capacitor. It's in it that always bulges out when it's bad. The dude, as soon as he saw it, he said, "Yep." It was like a $75 unit. He charged me $100. The whole 9 yards. Done, and I knew it. And we got it up and running. But as soon as I fired it back up, I could start hearing shh, 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 this sound in the house, and I went, "Okay, that ain't normal."
Here we go.
That ain't.
Here we go.
Right. So, in the meantime, I had just fixed something else on the furnace in the winter in February when it was cold.
Yeah.
They fixed the igniter. So I thought, God damn it! So it was making this sound, and I thought, I can live with it.
Interesting.
Look at this. Right. Well, you've replaced your whole furnace.
I had to replace my whole furnace. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
wait,
the
what?
second one since I've lived there.
Really?
We replaced the first one in '99, and then in 2022 we replaced
They
it.
just
again.
don't make them like they used to.
How hot do you run your
That's 20-some years, man.
in between each one?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
You've
not
been there 40 years. We've been
20-something years.
Oh, 20. So okay,
yeah, we replaced it in '99
when you
and
moved.
2022.
Okay, yeah, that's all
Look
right.
what I can do. I can do math. Listen, Rain Man.
82 pickups, 82 chips. So what happened was, so the guy started making this sound. I thought, God damn it! And I thought, he's not far. Sometimes when you buy I've had it happen. Now, do you have one filter or two furnace filters?
One.
Well, I have two because it comes from either side because it's a bigger house.
Yeah.
So I thought, dude, I had it happen in the past. My dad bought these super cheap.
Oh no!
You know the super cheap ones
Yes,
that are
the 39-cent ones from like Drug Mart.
that are barely held together.
Yeah, they're basically a piece of fiberglass insulation left over from a home build, and they put it in between two shitty pieces of old pizza box.
It's a Dollar General. It's a paper towel in between cardboard.
Right. So my dad, because it made me
You can
think,
literally like use it as like a fan.
Yeah, my dad in the past bought cheap ones, and I didn't buy the cheap one, but I bought because the original furnace guy told us, dude, don't spend a ton of money on the super expensive ones. Buy the
But
cheap
don't
one.
get the 39-cent ones either.
Right.
Which he did.
The reason I said this,
Book 89.
my dad bought the cheap ones, and it got sucked into the cage. It was making a rattling sound, and they had to come fix it, and it just got caught up in there. So I said, okay, maybe it was one of them got sucked in like this and was just rubbing against it.
Right.
So I'm like, God damn it! Do I got to call it? Well, it was just making a shh sound. I thought, okay, no big deal. Then it started getting worse. All right. And I said it was really making a bad sound. And so I called the guy, and a friend of the family owns this heating and air company. Should I say the name of it or no?
I don't know. That's all I knew. Now let's not.
Okay,
Just in case.
yeah, just in case.
Yeah, hold it over his head. You want
Right.
you want your name on here?
Right.
You better.
We're gonna name names, man.
We're gonna name names.
You better be good, or we're gonna.
So all of a sudden, the guy comes out, takes a look at it. Well, I was amazed that when you have, and I get it because I've done plumbing jobs, stuff like that. When you have the right tools,
It's
the
right.
dude came in 10 minutes. He had the goddamn thing apart, pulled out the blower, and said, "Hey man, your cage is out of round. There's a squirrel cage in there." For the audience that doesn't understand, inside your little blower, if you don't understand, if you don't know what it is that there's a big giant motor that spins, not a fan like you think in a box fan. It's like a squirrel cage fan.
It's like a circle with blades on it.
Yeah.
Like a big hamster wheel.
Like a big
Yeah,
hamster wheel.
yeah.
Good call. Good call.
And Ed's squirrel cage is actually a squirrel cage. He
He had squirrels in there.
it. There were acorns and a nest, little baby squirrels running around.
Right, so the guy said it's
Mice.
out of round, and it was doing this basically.
Because a big fat squirrel got in there.
Right.
And what had happened was there were two screws holding the mounting plate together, and he said as it went around, it was hitting the screw. So I said, "Can't you just back the screw off a little bit?" You know what I mean? And he goes, "I can do this, dude, but."
Yeah, he's like, I can, but it's not the right thing to do.
But it's not the right thing to do. So he gets me this price of $525. What are you looking for?
Now that I noticed an extra mic over there.
That was one that I was using upstairs.
Oh, okay.
When I was using when I'm recording.
Oh, for your OnlyFans videos? Your OnlyFans solo videos?
Me and my mom.
Oh. But anyhow,
What's the name of that show?
So this dude, listen. So he goes, hey man, I'll do this, but I'm giving you a price so that I'm covering. See, CYA. You know, he's covering
Yeah.
his own ass. He said it's $525. I'm like, God damn it. You know, he didn't give me a price then. He says, I'm going to call you in the morning with a price. This was a Sunday night. He had come out. So
he was probably mad as
he
fuck.
was mad as shit.
No, he wasn't, because he was making like $800 an hour. It's an emergency call.
No, it wasn't this.
I told you, don't do that. You wait till Monday at 9 and it's like $40 an hour.
Right. No, what I did was I called him like on Friday and I said, it's not an emergency. It's just making a sound. So if the dude happened to be out and about, stopped over and did it. So it was Sunday night and he looked at it. He said, I'll call you in the morning with a price. I said, all right, man, I appreciate it. So he got it and it was fine. And so I said, okay, it's just making a sound. You know, no big deal.
It sounds good. Sounds good to you guys. I think we got it. Oh, the squirrel's dead.
He called me up and he said, $525. And I'm like, God damn it. So I swear to you, this was 1 week ago. No, now it's a
And
week.
he turned that screw in like 3 turns with a screwdriver and it was fixed.
Remember that screw I backed out?
No. No. So I said, God. So I told the dude, I said, $525. I said, look, can you just give me 1 week, dude? Just give me 1 week because the holiday ended. You know, we just paid for several different things. I just paid for $1,900 to have my truck fixed, all this stuff. I said, dude, can you just give me 1 week and I'm going to give you a go? And
Ready? No. How about no? If not, you're going to be on the list, and we'll get to you when we get to you.
So I swear to you, I said, I will call you.
Can I have just 1 week, please? You don't understand.
No.
Really-
CPAP Chuck, for the audience out there, you understand, dude, how many times every week something hits you?
Oh, dude, I had like...
It's everybody. It's everybody.
No, Chuck had...
I had a
Chuck
run.
had- yes.
I
Oh,
had
I'm
a
on one of
run.
those runs right now.
You retired, and it seemed like every week something was hitting you.
I'm like, are you fucking serious?
You even said you almost got in. Not that you got into a fight with your wife. You're like, God damn it, just give me one stop.
Yeah, I'm like, just give me
Right.
one day without something going wrong.
Right. It was just one of those things. So I was like, I told you, give me 1 week. Almost a week to the day. Dude, that little went to sheer sounding like we had remember when you had the old washing machines that didn't self-correct themselves when they had to load those off? Like ours self-corrects. I've got a top load.
It bounces off the wall. Kabang, kabang, and it's all good. Don't worry, Mom. It'll be all right.
No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll stop and then even the load out and then try again and even the load out until it.
How does it do that? Like little hands come out inside of it?
No,
Like,
it like spins backwards.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that doesn't work when you got an oversized comforter. That's why I have to go to the laundromat for that.
Yes. Well, first of all, you're never supposed to wash it in the.
You know what? If the ad says it'll fit a king size comforter, I'm gonna stuff a king size comforter
God
in there.
damn it! I'm gonna try it at least once.
I'm just gonna say, don't believe the hype.
Did you do that really?
I sure did. My washer, by the time I got down there, was about 6 feet away from the wall. Because I have the extra long hoses on it, because I just used the hoses from when it was on the other side of the basement. Anyhow, long story short, it was far away.
Oh, that's
and I had to
hilarious.
move it back by myself.
You're
And
kidding.
these high efficiency washers weigh 500 pounds.
Yes, they got concrete in the bottom of it.
Anyhow, so
yes. So the dudes, I swear to you, a week to the day, this thing sounded like an off-kilter washer. So I said, oh, it was making sounds like no tomorrow. So I said, I'm shutting it off. Since for the audience out there, I take care of my elderly mom. So I said, Mom, I'm turning off the AC.
You go sit in the sun like a good vampire. You had a good run. No, that's not what you said?
Not publicly will I admit that. No, so I said, Mom, it's going to be, we're going to have fans on. I don't know what
Gonna get warm in here.
but like you said, you and
You
I
might
talked.
want to take them clothes off.
Right. Well, here, CPAP and I talked, and he said, dude, you might want to stop it because if it gets worse, you're going to have more damage to it.
Exactly.
So I shut it off because you did HVAC in school. So I said,
Yeah.
turning it off. I turned it off. And I called the dude up and I said, the 9 a.m. on Monday morning, called him up and just like amongst like 9 a.m. said, hey man, you gave me that price. He said, yeah. I said, $525. He says, yeah. I said, done. Give me it. Then, and he says, we're ordering it from a warehouse in Cleveland. If they have it, it takes a day. If not, it takes 2 days. You know what I mean?
Right.
The day to get
It's 35 minutes away.
But they have to get it out. And they're not.
Yes.
If I was Ed, I would have been like, I'll go pick it up.
Right. No, so
Give me the address.
Exactly.
I'm going to pick it up.
So I said, dude, no problem. I get what you're saying to me. So I said, okay, cool. No sooner than the next day, my brother shows up at the house, and I understand he's just.
Ed, why is Mom in the driveway all turned into ash?
Burned up red laying in a Chase lounge.
Right, so he's like, it's kind of hot in the house. I said, I gave him the whole story. I said, I just ordered the part yesterday, so it was Tuesday. I said 9 a.m. Monday morning, ordered the part. The dude said if it comes on Tuesday, they'll be here on Wednesday. If it comes on Wednesday, they'll be here on Thursday. The next
So
day.
obviously it was here today, which is Thursday.
But no, the guy came yesterday, so he's here today. It comes on Wednesday, it'll be here
Yeah, that's
Thursday.
what I'm saying.
So he goes, so my brother, in his infinite wisdom, he went to school with
Yeah.
the owner of the
HVAC, right?
The HVAC place. He goes, do you want me to text him? I go,
For what?
no, it's all covered. And he goes, I swear, he's like,
He's picking up his phone like,
She said, hey, wait, dude. Yeah, okay. Let me see your phone. Take his phone from it, throw it down on the ground, and just stomp on it and go,
oh, so he
put
goes,
it on the vampire's lap.
right.
hand it back to him and go, no, that's okay. I don't need you to text him. I got this.
Vampires. I know
I
you're.
got this.
So I was like, God
Go take care of Mom.
damn it. So he texts the owner, and the dude says, hey, man, your dad just called here. And said, because my dad and I have the same name. And I said, and my brother says, no, it was my older brother, because he's my younger brother.
Yeah.
For the audience out there, I said, God damn it. Now you text them.
Right.
They're all going to think that I'm being a douche about
Yeah, like
it.
they're not getting there quick enough.
Right. And I'm like, God damn, it's only a day or two. Unfortunately for the audience out there, it was the hottest couple days we had.
No, it's not. It was beautiful out.
No, it was.
It was not that
My
bad.
house was 72.
You're so because you have AC.
3 weeks,
Right, but it wasn't
3 or 4
bad.
weeks ago was bitchin' evil.
Yeah, the 4th of July week, it was like 9,000 degrees outside.
Right. Well, it was 88 in our house. That's how hot it
That
got.
is, you know what? That's comfortable for.
That's not bad.
It's comfortable for a vampire and Mercury.
You know,
88. What are you talking
It
about?
was 88. Yeah.
It was like 98 outside
Yeah. So boom.
3 weeks ago.
Right. So
you go.
I was like, God damn it. Well, the dude came just literally
That's when
hour.
the air conditioning worked fine. I don't know anything about that.
Right. You guys have air conditioning. He's sitting in his crate.
I
He's
actually
up-
had a sweater on in my house. I borrowed Ed's sweater vest.
So I was like, God damn it. So the dude came, fixed it, and he was funny when he was down here. He goes,
And
hey,
this place smells like ass.
And you know, if you would have called on Monday, you'd have saved yourself about $900.
oh, so he goes, this was the scare of the century, dude. Listen, I got to express this before we get into the subject. He goes, I swear to you, he looks at me and he goes, I had to help him take apart because he needed just an extra hand.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's like an oversized blower housing, too.
Right, it is. Yeah. Razor sharp fins on these things, dude.
Well, yeah, it's metal. It's just a stamped metal, bro.
Razor sharp. Yeah. So we're taking it out. I helped him take it out, and he goes, As soon as yes, the look on your face.
That's never good.
Right. He goes,
When you're standing with somebody who knows what they're doing, and they say, that's bad. That's dollar signs.
he goes, and I go, what does a mean? He said, who put this together? I go, what do you mean? Because, when he first did it and looked at it, he said, when he spun it and said it's out of round, and he knew. And so he goes, I'm just noticing once he finally took the motor out and everything, he goes that this couldn't have been the original motor. In other words, whoever installed the original furnace blower motor kind of rigged it up a little bit.
Didn't said company do it?
That's what I thought. And I asked him, and he goes, well, I don't think our company would ever do anything like that.
Well, you did.
Yeah. You see this sticker right here? It has your name and number on
It's
it.
got your sticker on it.
He goes, they drilled into this housing. They did this whole bubble gum and baling wire thing.
So is that what they did again?
Yes. He goes, I'm putting it back the way it was, and hopefully you won't have any other problems. Got it in, started working.
However,
no, they got it in, and now it's working like you can hear now. It's not like, dude, this is perfect. This sound here versus the crazy thing. But when he was down there, he said, hey, you notice that we do a show. He says, you got microphones and everything. I said, yeah, do a podcast show. So we may have a new listener.
Oh,
on that.
awesome.
Yeah, I just want to bring, before I forget, audience, before I get in subjects here, get a hold. Thank you to all the people that are part of the show that in the past and in the future that'll be coming, I'm sure, and the ones that are presently here: Ziggy's Pub, Muscle Vodka, etc., etc. In fact, I got to get a hold of Greats, get us some more vodka. Is Ziggy's Allstate one? Andrew Grizzle, get a hold of Allstate in North Ridgeville. The number 440-327-8744. Even if you have another insurance people out there, say you got any of the other ones out, and you say, hey, I moved to the area. I want someone that's young, aggressive. I think I'm getting a little screwed. I want to try a new agent.
right.
Maybe just a price.
All he can say is no.
All he can, and most he can do is save you money.
There
so
you go.
Get a hold of the guy.
So you're not losing anything.
No, and he'll do it for free.
There you go.
Drew Grizzle, he said things are going great, that he's getting a great response. So get a hold of him. And the worst it can, again, is just save you money. 440-327-8744. Or if you go to Allstate and then look up the area in North Ridgeville, it'll list you how to email him or get a hold of his secretary inside. In fact, they're doing really well. So thank you for that out there. That so many. I wanted first.
You know what even worked better?
What's that?
Is if you go to Ziggy's and get lunch
Yes.
and call
Ziggy's
him
Pub and Restaurant.com.
call him from there.
Yes.
Yes.
Call him from Ziggy's while you're
Call him
eating
from-
lunch.
Yeah, go to Ziggy's, drinking a muscle vodka, which they don't. I think they do carry that. Who knows?
I don't know.
They may have. Ask them, and then you can drink a
But
muscle.
if they don't, look it up online and get some.
Get some, and then call Allstate. Yes, good call. We had recently. I wanted to just touch on this real briefly because I watch. Excuse me. I watch.
Oh, what was
you
that?
have?
Jesus criminy.
Dude, you blew it on me. I'm like, oh, it's cabbage and... How nice. With a hint of hops.
Cabbage and poop.
That's your... You need a floss. Because something's hidden in there.
You floss, don't you?
Twice a day.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You use
I
tape.
wear a thong. I do too.
I thought you used
I use
tape.
those picks. Those...
Those are the, dude. You're not
got
one
the
that-
little string.
You're not one of those dudes that just flicks it out the window. I see them out all the
Well,
time.
mine are the ones in your driveway. I thought the
He
cats might eat
saves
them.
them up.
Thought the cats might need them after that shit you throw in the driveway for them to eat.
Well, wait, Monk, you don't do with this TMJ. Can you floss with TMJ or no?
Dude,
I do everything.
TMJ has nothing to do with flossing. TMJ is you're clenching your teeth at night.
Doesn't it lock your jaw like he's like, doesn't he try
What,
to?
flossing?
Next thing you know, I got floss wrapped all around my head, and my arms are tied to myself, and
Listen, he's got the worst.
it's like an epileptic seizure.
Before I get into the
Get on with your story already.
well,
we
yes.
haven't even gotten to anything.
Monk, wait, I'm going to ask you, how did your fridge go out? Did you walk out down?
It just went.
You're kidding. And did you?
That was it. It was done.
It just quit.
It just got warm. It turned into an oven.
That happened to me the night before Thanksgiving a couple years
Yeah. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Thank God I got 2 little refrigerators and a tiki bar. It saved a lot of shit.
I'm not kidding at all.
Yeah, but dude, he has a full freezer full of food.
So
now.
did I. It was the
God.
night before Thanksgiving.
Yes. Do you think there's a little bit in our refrigerator then?
You gotta be.
It
What'd you
says
do?
no because he
Cooler?
always goes out to eat on things.
And then I went that night, Thursday night, which was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I went to Target because they had mini fridges for like 90% off. So I got
nice.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one in my bedroom now.
You're kidding.
No,
That's it. Oh,
that's how I got it.
Yeah, we got Little Monk's dorm fridge out on the back porch, which is usually just for
Yes.
beer, in the summertime.
Yeah.
Oh, that's filled up with
amazing.
everything.
Did you just crank it up and put everything in there? Because he had a lot.
Somebody could just stop by and hang out on the back porch in the middle of the night and chow down.
You go out there, Ed's like surrounded by wrappers and empty beer cans.
No, there's no beer. The beer's all out. That got sacrificed, Ed.
Damn it! It's gonna be all skunky when I come over there.
It's skunky when you put it in there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't bring the finest beers.
Anyways,
And you don't think it sat in a warehouse like for a year
ever.
and a half?
Dude, the warehouse connected 6 dots. We had the holidays. Over the holidays, we talked on a previous show about hot dogs, what hot dogs we like. We have never talked about. Have you ever watched the hot dog eating contest?
Yes,
The Nathan's one.
it's amazing.
Is that the most popular one? Is the Nathan's?
Yeah.
Because
That's the big famous one.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Japanese guy that for the longest
Yeah,
time
that was
held it, and then now there's an American that
Kobayashi or whatever his name was.
that was
Yeah.
the Japanese guy that had it
And
for a long
before
time.
him was
Reggie, I don't know.
some guy.
Right? Yeah. Well,
the Saint Bernard.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was going to ask you about this because
Joey Chestnut.
I've seen you wolf down food.
oh yeah. I can eat. I can eat a lot of food.
Here's the
I
question.
know it's hard to tell by looking at me.
when you eat, because I watch. Do you watch?
Man versus food.
Well, not
Or
so much.
beard versus
beard
food.
versus food, and then there's a couple other
And the
ones.
chick that does it.
Yes.
Yeah. I couldn't eat it in that caliber.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think? Have you ever considered? Because
Doing a food challenge?
Listen, they make those people make a ton of
No,
kashish.
because I don't have the
No.
motivation to work out.
What?
They really don't. They live a normal life.
Yeah, right. Like you say, do you think that those
They just get
I don't
fat.
work out.
are they considered competitive eaters, or what is that?
I don't know. Are
it's
they
a sport.
challenge
They're celebrity eaters.
something? I don't know. I know the competitive eaters are the guys that do the contests. But
Yeah,
I think-
you're shoving the buns in the
Yeah.
water next to you, and you're shoving the hot dogs down your throat hole.
Now, I
and
don't
then
know-
you take a. Oh, that's just despicable.
Yeah, I don't know if the food challenge eaters are like different than like the eating as fast as you can.
That's what I was going to ask you. When you now,
Like I did 14.
Some of them
Yes.
you got a time limit, but
no,
you're
wait.
not. It's not quantity. It's like you have to finish whatever X amount of food in
a time.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, right.
Where those other guys got like 37 seconds, and they got 200 hot dogs on a fucking plate, and it's like,
Right.
who got the most?
What? No mustard?
Right, I see, because I saw, for the audience out there, he ate 14 tacos right in front. Plus, dude, we've gone out.
That's cool.
and gotten the burritos, those giant burritos.
Oh yeah, I ate that
You
with
eat the
no
whole
problem.
thing.
Yeah.
Which amazes me because I couldn't.
No, it's because you're a bitch.
When you
No.
eat, though, do you eat fast because of work? Like
I'm sure a lot of it has to do with me only getting so much time in a factory for 30 years.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
right? Yeah. So you
Got 30 minutes to the.
it down
Because you really don't get 30 minutes to eat, even though they give you
No.
a 30-minute lunch. You have to say you got to go wash your hands, and it's a 5-minute walk there, 5-minute walk back.
Right.
Say you got to go to the bathroom while you're up there. Well, there's another 10 minutes. So you got 10 minutes to eat whatever is in your lunchbox before the line starts back up, because the line starts up whether you're there or not.
This is what I was going to ask you. Oh, right. Okay. This will connect. For the audience out there, I watched a hot dog eating contest, and this dude was throwing up after, because the loser, he was the second place guy.
They make the loser throw up.
They don't.
They make the loser eat the winner's vomit. Eat his vomit now.
No, he's just. They give him a spoon.
They just nod at him.
Look at the look on your face.
You know what to do.
No, I'm just saying that the dude, because this is what I was going to ask you. When you eat like that, like I intentionally don't. My mom always said, leave
Ed, we don't like you.
She always said, leave a little on your plate.
Not at my house. When I was growing up, if I didn't clean my plate,
I don't know if it's because, right. Well, I get it. You know, the old expression, take what you want, what you take, is because her from the orphanage, you know, you ate as much, but she'll leave a little bit because it makes you feel like you're not. Because here's the thing.
I'm rolling my eyes. I'm not wasting that last bite.
Well,
because that last bite is usually the best. It's got all the other juices soaked into it.
I thought it's a 20-minute window from your stomach to your brain that when you eat,
I don't know.
It takes 20 minutes for your stomach to send the signal saying
might.
we're full. So when you
Yeah, but the signal that goes like from your mouth to your brain, it takes 2 seconds to go. This is fucking good.
Yes, and you
And
want
you just
more.
keep on going.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Like you just said, when you would wolf down food like that, these competitive eaters, didn't you get indigestion or didn't you feel like
I never had a problem with that.
even as fast as you would eat at work?
Yeah, never had a problem with that.
Especially, I'm sure you
Let me
had
put it this way.
multiple different foods and you were just like a...
At work? No, I'd have PB&J and an apple or something dumb.
Is that what you ate?
Because I couldn't get... If I wanted a microwave, then I'd be that much more time taken off.
Well, did you...
You know what I mean?
Did you bring chips and like maybe your wife packed fruit cups or
Okay,
something?
number one, you said wife packed. Wrong. Let me start the...
Ching ching, let me second that.
Yeah, wrong. Because my wife wasn't getting up.
What are
'Cause
you talking about?
I left for work
The lovely Beck didn't
at
pack
20.
your lunch?
I got up at 3:20, left for work at 4:20.
Yeah, but she did the night before. She wouldn't like pack you soup or anything like that.
Once again, I don't get to a microwave. Why would I eat cold soup?
Can't you just gazpacho? No, can't you? Don't you put maybe like on the line? On the line. My brother said that when he worked at the auto plant, that he had like near his station, they would put up like the guys would put their own.
I did not have that.
Really? Well, dude, you welded. Didn't you just put it on?
I'm a welder. There's a bunch of vans driving around with cans of soup.
Got two fucking big giant jumper cable clamps to the side of a can of soup.
No, I did spot welding.
It's done.
with a
Oh, we got another Campbell's coming down the line. You can tell by its rosy cheeks.
You've got a welding rod sticking out of it. You're
Yeah,
just,
no, I did spot welding. So
Yeah, you didn't have anything like a coffee maker.
Roscoe put a Swanson's on the line. It's coming down to Chuck's station. He hooks the two connectors to it. Done.
good, looking real good. I'm not gonna say there wasn't like bugs and stuff that aren't welded in. It's like, you know, when the mayflies come in and everything's covered in mayflies. If they're in between, you're welding. You're fucking. It's bugs. It's not like, you
that's
know,
great.
it's
Yeah,
not like an animal.
But when you were, I'm just saying that to eat.
Yeah, they're not a problem until they get to the paint shop.
all the bumps. Yeah, when you eat that fast, or even Monk, when you eat that fast, you don't get indigestion or.
Let me tell you a little
No,
story.
we're so angry in the first place.
Right? We're actually
That the
burning
indigestion feels like relief.
fat like heaven.
It's like,
Ah,
oh,
indigestion.
that's the most mild anger and pain
I
I've
feel
had.
alive.
Because I
Oh,
would get like acid reflux and stuff.
Well,
from-
Oh, that's mild anger and pain.
Dude,
That's a relief.
I mean, literally, did you even chew?
I'd love to answer your question, but you keep asking the same question.
You're not hearing the word coming out of our mouth, Ed.
No, I didn't have a problem with that. As a matter of fact, a couple years back, my buddy Bill, a bunch of us went to Christmas in July at Put in Bay. And we were drinking like from the time we got there in the morning
Oh, God.
until I don't know what time it was.
Oh, God.
But I'm like, I need a pizza. You know how when you're trash, you're like, well, I'm back in the room and I had him deliver a pizza. Everybody got food. I got a pizza for myself. I ate said whole small pizza, threw the box on the ground, and went to sleep.
You gotta be kidding.
No problem whatsoever. Now, everybody else in the room was passing around Tums like candy.
Right.
I'm like,
You're kidding. See, I couldn't eat a whole pizza. That's insane.
You ain't gonna go to Put in Bay with us.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You are the wrong guy. Ed's like, do you have a Shirley Temple and a Dorito?
And I need 2 Tums.
You're one of those guys.
2 preventative Tums.
You
And
like
I'll
the-
need a couple more afterwards.
Do you like the pizza that you fold?
Let me put it this way: you get when you're trashed, you take whatever you can get. Because
in
you're
the
like,
middle of
I
the
want a
night.
Is it Domino's or Marco's? And
Not on the island.
Tombstone out of the freezer's fucking good.
Oh, that was
Marco's?
the last time I went downtown Amherst. I went home and made a tombstone, doctored it up.
Do you know the best? I think there's two places, either Aldi's or even now Myers. You can buy these big old round
Wagon wheels.
wagon wheel.
I know. I've had an Aldi's wagon wheel.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
dirt
they're par cooked and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dirt
Yeah, they're
cheap
pretty
though.
cool.
And you can throw on. You can buy like a green pepper, mushrooms. You just throw it all
Right.
on there, put it in, and extra cheese. That's the key to everything. Extra cheese and dipping sauce.
I need extra sauce on my pizzas.
which restaurant dipping sauce are you pouring on there?
Oh, god dang it! I forgot Ed's Bago sauces.
Oh yeah,
You got one of those too?
It's huge. It's like taking up a shelf in my refrigerator.
Do you know what's funny is I went over to Monk's house and he had Chick-fil-A sauce that he sent me home with Chick-fil-A, and it's actually good.
It is good.
He said he's never had it before. I said,
Yeah,
I'm
never.
afraid. He says, I'm afraid of the drive-through.
Yeah,
I'm not going.
Chick-fil-A is good, and I like Cane's sauce too. But I'm not paying that much for chicken.
No.
Yeah, right. No, we will.
No, it's good, but I ain't paying
Which
that
is
much.
better for you, Cane's or Chick-fil-A? Which
I would
you
take, well, if I'm just getting chicken tenders, I'll go to Cane's. If I'm getting a chicken sandwich, I'll go to Popeyes.
Really?
I love Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Where the hell's Popeyes?
Right in the
Turnpike
Turnpike Plaza. Right up on the
Ah.
road.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can go in the back way and just walk right in.
Yeah. They're never. And I've told you they're never open, dude. Anytime I go there,
Well, that's because you go out like 6 in the morning. Well, my day is getting started here. I'll probably go get some lunch.
6 in the morning? Are you kidding? He's not doing anything at 6 in the
I
morning.
know. He's not. He's like rolling over.
Yeah.
Mom, you're hogging the covers.
Pulling the boxers out of his ass crack.
My pizza boxes. I sneak in at night and just like, throw them in his butt crack. You know how like those guys throw playing cards into a hat? I do that with a pizza box in your ass crack.
oh god damn, dude! I'm telling you, this heat is killing me. It's gone. It's done something to my mind. Being trapped with. I appreciate. I'm telling you, just going back to real quick. I now realize. I try and think I'm one person. I believe that I'm one person.
What? You got some split personalities going on?
Listen, Sybil, what's going on up there?
No, I'm just saying that I always consider myself humble. My dad always said be humble. And I think I could adapt to whatever situation I'm thrown into. But
Okay.
I realize
You're easygoing, is what you're saying.
easygoing. I realize though I'm spoiled in the respect that, dude, it's like when I lived in South Lorraine. For the audience out there, I had this tiny little house. You remember my house in South Lorraine? Yeah, or yes or no? Were you there? I can't remember if you were.
I don't think I was, but I know all that. My mom's whole side of the family was from the
Right,
south side.
okay, yeah,
and they're all pretty much the same houses,
It was
Yeah.
a small, teeny little.
like a bungalow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 900 square feet. It
Yeah.
was you could stand in the hallway and pivot in each
Yeah,
room
pretty much.
because it was so small. It was, and
And it had the big cold air return in that little hallway.
yes, it was a great.
It was like 3 foot by 2 foot.
Yes.
Yeah, they all had it.
You could almost crawl like the old movie. and I had a multi-block basement wall.
Yeah.
And it was a small little house with no central air. I had no central air,
God.
and we just had window units, which never
They work.
they
but
don't.
not.
Right. And once you get AC, you become spoiled. I'm not
Right.
going to deny it.
Right. I grew up with no AC. So
so
when I
did
got
we.
my first apartment, I'm like, I'm not going back if I don't have to.
Right. Dude, is that not the truth?
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Once you get it,
And now I have heated seats in my car. I'm not going back if I don't have to. and a heated steering wheel.
that's insane to me.
It's amazing.
That's insane to me that you have a
amazing.
heated steering wheel. That's good. Right. But once you have it, you realize, okay, I'm a little spoiled, and I think I can't live without it, because once you
Right,
get
if I had to, I wouldn't be
right.
happy about it.
I could maybe tussle through it. But here's the thing: I had a heat headache. Have you ever had a heat headache?
Shit, I worked in a factory, of course.
Yeah.
I've had the bubble guts from the heat. You know, the Bee Gees.
Did it make you poop?
Oh, God, yeah. You get the Bee Gees from the heat, man.
Did you?
Oh, God, yeah. And it's like liquid death.
I think Sunday I had both.
Really?
I sent you that picture of bricks in the back of my truck.
Oh God, he did. Yeah,
It was
He did.
freaking brutal on Sunday.
He did. I even told
Yeah,
you.
it was like 88 on
If you
Sunday.
don't-
I was going blind. The humidity was like 115%.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you ask me? I would have come over and helped you.
Now,
Dude.
I know you wouldn't have.
What do you mean wouldn't have?
It was hot.
I wanted to hit this real quick. Speaking of hot, there's two things. Number three, Chuck, the crazy business and how they want your money.
Okay.
I gotta say this about businesses. Not saying the heating air guy. That guy's well.
Businesses. I got some businesses.
You know what? I think I might want to learn about HVAC because, dude, everybody likes heat in the winter and everybody needs AC in the summer. That's something.
There's a lot to it, though, now. It's not like it used to be.
I can agree with that.
You know?
I can agree with that. I'll be an apprentice. I'll just haul stuff
The
for.
Sorcerer's Apprentice?
I'll be a sorcerer's apprentice for $20 an hour. $20.
You'd be the guy that has to lift and carry out all the old units
If I
and
got-
hot water tanks and
I'm very muscular.
where? Is it your toes? Is this Hobbit toes? Because I'm not. Anyhow, let's get back to this number
Yeah,
3.
right. I gotta say, is real quick. I was so. God, it was funny because I was so angry, and I got all this CPAP, and it was funny because we were both angry at the same guy.
But mine was different.
He said he wanted to scissor kick an old lady.
Okay. Here's what happened. And it's nothing against the elderly, but I made the mistake of
Go
going
ahead.
to Drug Mart on Wednesday, which is Senior Citizen Day. And I was
It's every day.
well,
Drug Mart.
Senior Citizen Day, they get like, I don't know, they get a % off or something.
A coupon.
It's Senior Day there. So, everybody over the age of 80.
If you're over 80, you get
Yeah. So you walk, I made the mistake
80
of going
cents
there,
off.
and I had to go to the courtesy counter and
Right,
back.
he did. Listen to this.
And I'm walking down the
This is
aisle,
hilarious.
and I'm about 15, 20 feet away from the courtesy counter, and I turn the corner, and there's an old lady walking up to said courtesy, down
Right.
the aisle toward the courtesy counter.
Do you know what?
And I'm like,
wait, before you do it, let the audience know that there for where he goes. You said Drug Mart or no?
yeah.
There's a weird thing where the line seems to go down an aisle. The line goes down an aisle, but there's a gap. You leave so people can walk in between.
The cross traffic can get through.
Right, so you're probably
Well, that's at every grocery store in America.
Yeah, but
So-
people still seem to cut in front of you.
The old people.
Only
right.
you,
Well, no, he's a dude.
because you let them.
You missed the look on his face.
They don't cut in front of me.
So long story short is I'm like, I'm going to, because I'm a fast walker. I want to get in, get my shit done,
You don't
and
like
get
shopping,
out.
do
I don't
you?
like shopping. I do my homework online. I know the rule,
Where everything's
the row
at.
number, the bin, how many's in stock. I get in, get out.
You don't even like looking around.
No, because I don't need to spend money that I don't have.
I get it.
So anyhow,
There's a lot to shop for there.
I see the courtesy
There
counter,
is.
and the old lady's in front of me. I'm like, I hope she's not going to the courtesy counter. I should just, I'm walking. I'm like, I don't want to pass her and be a dick in case she is going to the courtesy counter.
Right.
So I slowed my roll, and of course she went to said courtesy counter. So after she digs through her pocketbook and finds what she has to get taken care
I can
of.
just see you real gritting
I'm
your teeth.
good about it.
I need to take a laxative.
Not in my store, you don't. But that's from Van Halen. But anyhow, or actually David Lee Roth. But so I'm standing there, and she's there. A normal courtesy counter visit's like 2-3 minutes. get in, pay for your shit, leave. This lady's there about 5 minutes now, and I hear the girl behind the counter go, all right, anything else we can help you with? Lady's like, no, and then proceeds to start talking about health and this and that. I'm like, okay. So I'm standing there.
Were you doing this,
and
checking your watch?
There, and I'm looking around. You can only look at so many like stick-on price tags and paper clips because that's the aisle. It's staplers, magnifying glasses, and I'm standing there, and pretty soon I'm like, I'm about to do a fucking flying dragon scissor kick in this bitch's back if she doesn't get the fuck out of the way. This is ridiculous. It's been like 10 minutes now since she's been done.
10 minutes?
I'm serious. And I'm like,
I can't believe you held it
I'm
together that
And I'm
long.
like trying not to give dirty looks,
Right.
but I don't have a good poker face.
Right, so you're gritty.
Well, I'm sitting there and I'm like looking around, and pretty soon I hear the other girl open up the next window. I can help you over here. I'm
Bam!
like side-eyeing the old lady, like... And you can see the lady that she's talking to is like trying to get her away from the window, And I wanted to be like, all right, wrap it up, Etta. Or you get fuck out.
Well, sometimes
I'd have been throwing those mini staplers into her purse when she wasn't looking.
Walks out.
Watch she walk out and get arrested.
I saw her put him in there, officer. She said, fuck the police. Swear to God, she did.
She said, I need 9 of them now.
She did 4 gang signs before she went out, officer. I swear.
I don't even know what they were. Or she has really bad arthritis. I'm not sure.
She could have had Tourette's.
Shit, it could have been that scissor kick I landed.
She had a footprint on her back.
It happened to be a Vans tennis shoe. Huh, I'll be damned. I wear that size. Sorry about
Not
the
mine.
colostomy bag.
Coincidence.
You punctured her colostomy. It was leaking all over.
Poop everywhere. So anyhow, how we get sidetracked here?
Dude, we got here.
Oh yeah, Myers.
Dude, I first of all, only because of that knucklehead monk, I'm going out of Myers more. All right, but the thing that
I'm
bothers
looking for that banana girl.
you ain't kidding, dude. He swore there's like a gorgeous that, and then they got these sushi girls making sushi. They're cute.
I see 2 guys there all the time.
You go on the wrong day, buddy.
Well, they're ladyboys. So. And ladies, whatever
See
it's into, I'm
all
not here
of
to
the
judge.
above.
Right? No, so
I'm not here to judge.
I go. There's some cute girls at work. I won't deny it. Well, here's the thing that bothers me, and dude. I literally, to the point where I wasn't a manager at the. I think she was a manager. Was at the next thing. This first gets me. This is kind of a rant and not a humorous, but it's a rant nonetheless. I can't stand. You go in the line. First of all, you got to get your own cart. You go pick your own groceries, get everything else. They try and shovel you into the self-checkout. I
hate self-checkout.
hate self-checkout.
Oh, I'm so fast at self-checkout.
Are you?
like
I
it?
just hate it.
Do you like self-checkout, Monk?
Ooh, I love it.
Dude, wait a minute. Do you
I'm gonna get my, that little badge that the one woman that works there, or man, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
that they have that badge on, like a lanyard they wear around their neck, so that when you buy beer or something, they have to come and they swipe
Yeah.
and then they have to type in the number so you can buy it.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to get my own lanyard and badge because I'm in there every other day buying beer.
Do you have like a frequent flyer card?
Yes. It scans you when you come in, like there's a camera that like shines down on everything, to make sure you don't steal.
So, wait.
I want them to aim it up so they see that it's me, and then they don't have to like card me for my beer.
No, this is the thing, though. If Walmart was accusing people of stealing, and then
Well, you
No
were.
Shit.
We know you were.
Most people are just walking out with the carts. They're not even going through the self-checkout.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I've been. Instead of putting the 39-cent sticker on it,
Right.
just, boop, I scanned it. It was I know it's a 61-inch TV, but it says 39
So
cents.
39 cents with 20% off coupon. Right? Yeah.
Ed's got a pocket full of old crumpled up Walmart bags in his pocket, and it's like,
I paid. See, I got a bag.
I paid.
We haven't made that bag since 2011, sir.
Remember when they would put the sticker on it says when you grab something,
Right,
it's a
I
little-
paid.
Yeah, I
Paid.
Right. No, so the thing gets so I don't want to go. They'll try at Myers, they tried to force me into it's open over here, sir. It's open over, no. Do I get a discount for going through the self-checkout? No. Well, then I want
We've already gone down this rabbit hole a few times.
No.
Yeah.
What
You walk up and down looking at every cashier,
I do that.
Until you find the one.
That is suitable for your presence.
But what gets me is this, dude. You stand in line. You put it all up on the belt. Everything goes
And
through.
she's still going to make you pay.
Well, no, I agree with that. That's fine. But here's the thing. Because they don't have
employ enough people anymore.
employment people, you have to pack your own groceries. Fine, I can handle that.
Right.
Well, if I
However, don't
Don't
rush me.
Don't rush me.
Don't be rifling that shit down.
That's what happened. And recently, and it's not happened just once. It's happened a couple times, and it just
Throw it back at them and see what they do.
The Myers, it drives me and this is what happened. Mug, this really happened. So the other day,
Throw shit back at them and see what they do. Hey, fucking slow down, bitch.
That ain't wasting anything.
I didn't quite.
Well, you still paid for it, so they got to throw it back at you. But at least you got to throw it back at them and
They
go.
probably got way
"What the
better
fuck?"
aim than old money here.
But dude, I got so angry because what it is they boop, 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 and then she says, okay, it's, whatever, $60, whatever. So I said, okay. And I come around because I got to bag my own shit.
Right. So you got to squeeze in between the cart and the next aisle or
the
whatever
next
that
aisle.
is.
You go in and I pay, waiting for everything to go through. So I go back down and all of a sudden it comes through. They got your money and they're already scanning the next person.
And you still got 3 bags of shit on the belt?
Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied.
So I was a little testy because I was overheated from being in a house with no AC.
With your naked mother.
Yeah, well, that's not the bad part.
Oh, that's a bad part.
She's in a sling, and
Not for Ed.
she's in the one that's a race car, and I'm pushing. So I'm like, and all of a sudden I'm still trying to bag my shit, and she literally took the receipt and just threw it on top of my groceries, and the next person is already, and I go, Jesus fucking Christ, can I at least bag my shit first before? Because
were you loud?
I was yes, enough that someone in the next aisle, who's a manager, whoever,
Came over and helped him.
she came. That's exactly right. Came over and said, "Sir, is there a problem?" I said, "Yes. Let me at least bag my shit and get it off of here before you jam someone else's, because then they'll accuse me I'm taking her shit."
Right.
Because she'll get home and say,
Well, because you did take her
Right.
shit.
Well, I probably would have.
Yeah.
What did you do with those tampons anyhow?
He's wearing them.
Dude, do you know how many?
All of them.
How many times have you ever been in there and you didn't? You make the mistake of not putting down
The bar?
the wall of
Yeah,
death,
yeah.
and you had someone else's shit or yours is on theirs because you
Yeah.
did the wall shit. Same shit. It's like, dude, just calm down. Calm down. Let the people pack their shit. I know you want to try and get through because you want to go on break or whatever. And here's the thing.
So what did they say?
The lady's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and I was really upset, and I could see that the lady that was helping did not want. That's another thing. They did not want to be at work.
Oh yeah, I got a line for that.
Dude,
There's a movie by Broken Lizard people. They did like Beer Fest and what else? Super Troopers and all that. They got a movie called Club Dread, and there's this movie Club Dread, and they have a life-size Pac-Man game, and this poor guy, he was supposed to be going on break, and they're like, "All right, we're starting the game," and put on this pear costume, and the guy's all pissed off, and the guy's like, "Be happy in your work, pear." I use that line on so many people because there's a lot of disgruntled people out there.
that's a goddamn
They don't know
thing,
what I'm
dude.
talking about, but I do.
You get so goddamn. It's like, look, everybody's
Did
here.
she
to get,
acknowledge that you were pissed? The cashier?
the cashier did, but she did that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
look. You know what I mean? Where they're
Just like, whatever, dude.
right, whatever. And my thing
We
was,
got another one.
Yeah. We got a Karen. Everybody turn on your cameras. We got a Karen.
It's Ken.
You look back at Ed and he's got the swoopy hair with the short spikies around the side and back.
it came in. I'll pray for that hair, Chuck. I'll pray for that.
You'll embrace it. I'll take what I can get.
Can you imagine the next time you see me, I gained like 40 pounds.
You got
And
like
I
shitty jewelry, gaudy jewelry,
Can you explain to me?
and your little piggy toe is popping out of the front of your sandal sideways from the sheer pressure.
Why is it that women wear that big, giant sausage finger jewelry. You know what I mean?
don't know. It's gaudy.
That, have you ever seen? You know
Oh,
what I'm talking about?
yeah, for sure.
And they always have the same perfume, like white diamonds or whatever.
If you want to get somebody's attention, whisper. If you need to get somebody's attention, whisper.
What was that? Like,
That was an old commercial.
Liz Taylor or
Yeah,
something
somebody like that.
Liz,
Joe Cropper, Liz Taylor, one of those.
That's like this for the audience out there.
It was like the female version of Brute by Fabergé.
For my inheritance, I still have this, but it's minted by MIB.
MIB, mint bottle. So did they help you bag your groceries? Did they try to appease
The
you?
lady did. Oh, I'm really sorry, sir. The manager was cool with me. The cashier acted like
She give two shits.
she could give two
Now,
shits.
obviously, somebody's shit was getting thrown into your
Yes,
pile.
it was coming through.
So
And
what did that lady or guy or whoever?
Of course, they were just because it was an elderly, and they were just sitting there like I was crazy.
Right.
But I thought I can't
Well,
be.
it's because you were eating their food.
Yeah, he already had their Pringles open. He's like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Look, sushi.
I do what I want. This is my beautiful body.
Peanut butter.
This is my beautiful body.
This is my beautiful body. I do what I want.
Dude, I will say this too, because here's the thing. Until this lunatic introduced me to Myers, I didn't realize some of the good stuff. Like they got I think it's Tuesdays. You can go there and they have shelf levels of sushi at the sushi thing. Yeah, they do.
Like pre-made sushi? Like
Yeah.
already boxed up?
They're making it there. They make it during the day.
But
They
what
got
is-
the dudes there.
what is the lower shelf?
Yeah, that might have been
Is that one
like
step away from dumpster?
last Sunday.
Like I'm the guy. Okay, listen. I'm the guy.
I don't understand why you get indigestion.
Not coming, Chris. What's the word that I'm looking for? I'm accepting.
You're embracing?
I'm embracing that. Okay, it's not that it's a deal. If I'm gonna eat it anyways, like when I go to Drug Mart, if you go to
Their sushi's really good.
Drug Mart sushi? Do they even have it? Oh, I was like, all right.
No, if you go to Drug Mart at the near the register, at least
have
near
sandwiches.
us, they get sandwiches. They got
Deli
salad.
Oh yeah, God, they're faded and
Faded.
They're not faded. But
Yes, they are.
What they have is you can get red sticker day when it's like what does it look for on his face? Look at this thing.
Okay.
those are the faded ones. They were too close to the window for like an hour or two.
No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
like,
refrigerated, thawed, and refrigerated
not.
again.
No,
where the sticker is. It's like
no.
natural meat
It's
color
actually-
behind the sticker.
It's actually
But all the
covering
way
up the
around
porn on
it-
date.
All the way around it is like bleached out and faded.
Not really. We can't back that
No.
up. But no, it's what is it like?
Pure speculation. Pure
Okay, like say like they put a salad up there and it's going to expire in 2 days. Like say
so they wanted to move
they want it to move. In other
at a
words,
discounted price.
not a joke, dude. There's some times that I'll get like
This is my beautiful body. I do what I want.
is that I like say broccoli salad. Like I like broccoli salad. Do you know what broccoli salad is?
It's probably got broccoli in it. I'm gonna go out on a limb. It's got some broccoli in it, Ed. Just like cucumber salad has cucumbers in it.
I wouldn't have went there.
And guess what? Potato salad.
I
has
just said
in it.
olives.
They have a broccoli salad that is unbelievable. All right, it's unbelievable. It's broccoli with this like, it's a sweet, almost like T. Marzetti with olives and little raisins in it and onions. It's really good.
Yeah, you lost me at raisins.
It's good. You don't like raisins?
No,
Tastes like chicken.
No,
I get two shits about raisins.
Really?
Yeah.
At all? You really don't like raisins?
I can, if they were like, remember when you were a kid and you'd go through your
Yes,
whole
the
bag of
Sunkist.
Halloween candy?
Yeah, Sunkist.
And all's left was that little box of raisins?
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll eat them only after everything else is gone.
They're fantastic. In a salad? They're great. They're like cranberry. Have you ever had the dehydrated or not?
I'd rather have a grape.
Yeah.
Okay, what is like? It's all a raisin is a shrunken grape.
That doesn't taste anything like
Yeah,
it.
but a
put it in
grape is
water.
good.
Rehydrate.
Just put it in water. They swell
Like
up.
one of those little foam dinosaurs.
And Ed goes out on his back porch the next day, and there's like a 10-pound grape. Holy shit!
Size of a medicine ball.
Oh, get your pants on and look at this thing.
It's been raining all night, and it's like
It's like one of those competition pumpkins.
in the shape of a dinosaur.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but I'll go to like Drug Mart on a red sticker day, and I'll get because I'm going to bring it home and eat it.
Yeah,
anyway.
right, I get it, I
Bring
get
it home
it,
and eat it
yeah.
anyway, so I don't care. It's not going to
Right.
expire on the way home.
Well,
It might.
since your house has no AC, it might. As soon as you get it in the door, it just like when they unearth a body and it's like been in like the perfect environment, and once it hits our atmosphere, it just like shrinkles and it decays and crumbles. That's what he pops the lid on the sandwich.
Turns to dust and blows away.
It's like I bring.
So
home,
he's got to soak it in water till
I bring home milk, and it turns into a block of cheese.
it's
and
powdered milk. Just add water.
Well, I'll go because this lunatic introduced me to Myers, and I go. They have the sushi. I think it's Tuesdays. Tuesday, you go to, and they have the layers. Like they got the top layer where they make the good sushi, like the brand new sushi.
Yeah. And then the lower layers are the older
but
sushi.
it's like $5 for an entire package of sushi. Well, if you're gonna eat it that day,
right.
Now, do you like sushi at all or no?
No, I'll eat the vegetables stuff. What are the California rolls? That's just vegetables.
Yeah, California rolls and the crunchy California rolls. Those
Really?
are all- gosh, so good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
good.
I'm not down with raw fish. I just can't do it.
When you went
Right
on
on.
when you went on cruise ships, did you try anything like that?
I will not eat raw fish. Wayne does. I do not. We've had this talk before.
but he
And see who's here tonight? Chuck's here.
Wayne.
Wayne's not.
he ate the raw fish.
He had a prior obligation, but anyhow.
No, but like, okay, you won't eat anything. Okay, and that doesn't have to be raw.
Oh no,
So-
I'll try different shit.
So-
Fuck yeah, I'll try different things. But I'm not gonna. I'm just not down with sushi. I don't like it
at all.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just don't like it. Plus,
I get the raw.
I'm not
thing.
gonna go to a restaurant and order fish.
Really? You don't eat fish and chips?
Have you ever heard of me? As long as I've been on the show, have you ever heard me go, you know what, Ed? I've gone to Long John Silver's today for lunch. No, every once in a great while, like during Lent, I'll eat fish sandwiches from like
Arby's. Arby's a good fish
I'll
sandwich.
go to Arctic's. I ain't going to freaking Long John Silver's, Ed. You can try to
Right.
sell me with that as much as you want. Now, if there was an Arthur Treacher's, that'd be different.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
Well,
But like during Lent, I'll do some fish sandwiches. But
Yeah.
other than that, no.
Yeah, so-
and we do our 7 fishes on Christmas Eve. But
Yeah.
that's like a different animal.
Right.
It's not.
So you've never. Well, not all sushi.
not down with the fillet of fish, huh?
I don't think all sushi is raw. Well, I think sushi's the term that people
It's a broad term.
Americans
Yeah,
use
no,
as,
I'm-
to not
it's not for
understand
me.
what you're eating. Really?
I'll do, like I said, I'll do the veggie ones because I really do enjoy those. But plus, I'm not a fan of wasabi. I don't like wasabi. It's just no.
Do you like Asian food, like Chinese food?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay,
I love
you
Chinese.
get the sweet and sour chicken.
I like sweet and sour, but
That's
I do
not really that's
I
an
like
American.
General Tso's. I like Szechuan.
Yeah, the Szechuan.
You know, and I do
spicy,
like
spicy, right?
like Vietnamese food too, and it's spicy. But I just don't like the flavor of wasabi.
Do you like the egg rolls?
I love egg rolls.
The spring
Oh,
rolls.
wasabi. That's pretty brutal if you're not down with it. You know,
No,
that takes your breath. It takes your breath away.
It's
for a
not
second.
so much the heat; it's the flavor.
Really?
Yeah,
I
mean,
like. I'll do horseradish, but I don't like wasabi.
Did you? No.
Go ahead.
If you were going to have roast, like, if you remember, there was a place for the audience out there. We used to have.
Rax.
No.
I used to
God, remember that place?
Yeah, me
What
and
in the
Gary.
hell was that in between those two buns?
Oh, I love.
It doesn't
Rex.
matter.
That was
Gary
like-
would tear it up. We didn't.
Some
get it.
rubberized fucking goodness. God damn, was that good?
Rex was good. No, what I was going to say is we had a restaurant called Moss's
Oh yeah. in
that
Elyria.
used to do a giant prime rib, and they would serve it with a horseradish. Now, do you use horseradish on anything like that, like a roast beef, or no?
Actually, the one
or
restaurant.
what do they call that? Prime rib. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm not gonna get a prime rib. I would
Really?
get a steak before prime rib. Prime rib is like lower level for me of my food chain. I'm not saying it's bad flavor or anything like
Right.
that, but if I'm going to a restaurant and there's like a fillet with like a demi glaze or prime rib, I'm going for the fillet.
If you were going to go get a steak, like say you
It's not going to be prime rib.
say you went to
It's going to be a fillet.
Texas Longhorn, or really filet mignon.
A fillet. Yes.
mignon.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's so small. It's only like
No, it's not. It depends where you get it from, Chico Nuts.
yeah. I in Porterhouse.
You go buy a tenderloin at the grocery store and cut your own. Oofa.
I don't. Yeah, but price of meat has gone.
Yeah, but you got them for a year. I mean,
What is
you
it?
cut a tenderloin and you start making them the thickness you want, and in the middle, those things are like the size of a softball.
I have a butcher 2 blocks from my house,
Yes,
and they're cheaper than a grocery store. I mean, yes, price of everything has
that's
gone
why
up.
I go there. Yeah,
But I'll go to the butcher because they're usually cheaper than a grocery store.
I think it's safer. I know it sounds crazy.
I watch them. Well, when you watch them in back with the big band saws,
Those guys are maniacs. You know, you
dude, they're like lifting half a side of beef and then putting
Yes.
it on a table saw, and they're like, "All right, how thick you want this? Not that thick, sir."
Dude, are you talking Polanski's?
Yeah.
Dude, for the audience,
They're
out there,
awesome. I love Polanski's
The
meats.
reason I like it is I have a great lady there, Marta.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
works
yeah.
there all the time. And I'll ask for it. Now, I go there, I do.
Got anything that's day old that I can get?
What you got in that day old section, Marta?
Do you know that she's the one that introduced me to the freezer steaks?
Yeah, they got freezer
The
steaks
freezer
there.
steaks
Yeah.
there that are now $15. You might as well buy a regular steak for that, and then freeze it on your
freeze it on your own.
freeze it on your own. But
It's already froze.
But the thing was, she introduced me that they have stew meat there.
Yeah,
and-
I make my beef vegetable soup with stew meat.
do you?
Yeah.
Do you make a good I didn't know you do that, dude.
Fuck yeah, I make a good soup.
I'll have to try it. I didn't.
No,
know.
I won't have you over that. But no, I have an amazing recipe for beef vegetable
Do
soup.
you?
Yeah.
That's-
I make it like at least once every 3 weeks.
You're got. It's
No, I
great.
love soup.
Yeah, but it's soup. Here's the thing. I like. If you go to Panera, they have their soups are. What is the look for on the face?
How can you afford to eat at Panera?
I can't. But I'm
I'd
just
say their
saying.
soup for a group is like $15 and it's 2 bowls. That's not a group. It's a group of toddlers, maybe.
A
Oh,
group
you
of
gave me a-
me.
You gave me a loaf of ripped up bread. Big fucking deal. There ain't enough soup here for 2 people.
Toddlers.
I'm not feeding Mrs. Jones's kindergarten class.
I'm just saying that their soup is. I like a thick. Would you consider that a stew or a soup that's thick?
If it's a soup, I'm gonna call it a soup. Stew is stew. Stew's different. Stew's more of a gravy.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, where soup is
I
thinner.
insist. Anytime I eat anything like that, it's dumb. But I love butter bread with a thing of banana pepper, like a.
With your soup?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
That I eat it for whatever reason. That combination in my brain works. And my mom always called it either Hungarian stew or Irish stew, kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
This goulash
Yeah.
of stuff, and it was so thick and good. But you got to get a good meat, not like.
Oh, I use the stew meat in my soup.
Dude, when I was.
But we call what I make stoop because it's not quite stew
What is-
and it's not quite soup. It's in between.
Wait, I'm gonna ask you something. There years ago, dude, when I had that house in South Lorraine, I bought it when I was 28, something like
Yeah.
that. So you know, all pistons aren't firing at that age.
Which still holds true to this day. Like I said, before the mics came on, I was telling these guys, I'm like, you think your dad's got all the answers growing up, and then you
Yes.
realize one day that he's winging it just like the
Yes.
rest of us.
Right. Dude, listen, yeah, right. I was, a knucklehead, well, still are, but back then I was 28. And you get a girlfriend to move in with you, and I knew
Which never works out.
it didn't. But I loved her I love her to this day. God bless her. Hopefully, her life is what it's supposed to be.
Better than what it was with you. Yeah. We all wish that. No offense.
I can provide a good life.
I mean,
Was that all my hopes and
you
dreams?
could
going out there?
furnish an 18-year-old frat kid's apartment, but that's about it.
Right. So at that age, I thought, I'm going to go out, and I had no clue of meats. All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So you were trying to impress her.
Well, I had no. I was trying to learn.
Look, I got a flank steak.
Right. I didn't have.
Did you have to soak it in like apple cider vinegar? Kind of try to break it down a little bit. Put it in a
Tried to
crock
get it
pot.
rare, but I don't know what happened.
Put it in a crock pot in beef broth for 20 hours.
Not
It's aged.
It came out well done, no matter what I did.
I gotta tell the story because it's the truth. Because I was, you're young and stupid.
Yeah,
and you're learning.
Right.
You don't know. Here's the thing. For a guy, I'm gonna say for a guy. Maybe girls are different. I don't know. I never asked my sisters this question. My sister is a horrible cook.
Do you think I'm cute? Is that what you're going to ask him?
No.
Oh, my bad.
Is it a big schween?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's this look like to you?
Is it red store normal? No. So sisters, they kind of pick up on the cooking quicker, I would think. Do you think your sisters picked up quicker on the cooking than you?
I don't know. I know we all can cook. All three of us can cook, yeah.
Monk,
I can make a pasta sauce like none other.
Monk, how about you?
I'm not allowed to answer because it might be detrimental to my health.
Right on.
What does that mean?
Well, you take it for what you think it means.
Okay, I'm just saying that.
You know what the dial on the telephone is? Dinner.
What happened was I went out and I thought, I'm gonna be, let's learn, let's have steak, because I would just see my mom
Made a lot of charcoal bricks.
hacking away at meat, and you don't realize the difference between a sirloin, a Delmonico, ribeye,
right.
or a hunk of brisket or whatever that you have to cook for, like you said, 20 hours.
Yeah, brisket's hit or miss. You get a really good one,
Dog,
or you get that.
and you look
Dog
at it,
food.
and you go, no big deal. I can just hunk up some of this and fry her up. She's
Yeah,
good.
no.
And you make it, and then you're just going,
Yeah, that doesn't work like that.
you're chewing for like an hour and a half, going.
Yeah, then you're trying to dip it in something. Put some salt A1 on it to hide.
You act like a fake sneeze and cough it into the napkin.
Yeah. And then you get that fatty part that's even tougher. You weren't even to the tough part yet. Yeah, we all,
The gristle was tougher than the meat.
Excuse me, can I have another napkin, please?
When you got your Traeger grill, how long did it take you to figure out how to cook meat on
By
it?
the time I got my Traeger, I knew what I was doing.
Did you?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I learned how to. My mom, I knew how to cook like pastas and whatnot, sauces and all that. But when I was in high school, I worked on the Turnpike.
Yeah.
And I worked at Roy Rogers, where I would like.
Rogers.
Yeah, I cooked chicken, did burgers, all that. So I kind of got the basics down, and then once I was done with that was like a 3-month stint. That was terrible. But then I kind of had the basics down, so I kind of knew what I was doing.
I didn't have that experience.
Yeah. Well, you weren't missing anything. It was just a bunch of high school kids partying and cooking somebody's food on the Turnpike.
Well, not only I'm just saying that I cooked a lot of bad food that I choked
Oh,
down.
I'm not saying
because
everything was a winner.
Waste, right?
You follow somebody's recipe. This is the best chicken paprikash ever recipe. You follow it, even though you're deviating from your mom's, and you're like, I shouldn't do this. And you get it, and you're like, this tastes like complete asshole. By no fault of yours, you followed their recipe.
What was the worst food you ever made?
The first time I ever made ribs.
Ribs, like a rack of ribs.
A rack of ribs.
Okay, now
Me and Rangus.
I'm going to tell you that I never knew to cut off that membrane.
Oh, you rip the membrane off? Yeah. Some people don't do that.
I feel better.
I do.
Because I would cook it. Because my thing is, I'm one of those guys, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a primal thing. I like that since I don't like meat that falls off the bone.
Oh, see, I do.
I like to be able to gnarl on a little bit.
No, I don't like having to put up too much of a fight.
But
you know what I mean?
Why not just buy
a rack of ribs? Because that's what I'm making, is a rack of ribs the way I like it.
Well, yeah, but when you pull it out, don't you get also like some of the gristle or some of the...
You're going to eat it anyhow.
You eat everything in the ribs?
Dude, there's only... What's left after you pull the membrane off? The fat renders down.
It could be like bones or something.
Well, you eat around... the only thing that's left when I make ribs is bones.
The hook that they use to catch it from the ocean.
Yeah, I don't like that shit that's tough as leather, and I don't like the shit that just is
Yeah, when you watch a competition and they say, "Oh, it doesn't have enough tug," I'm like, "Are you insane? Who the hell wants that?"
I don't want to fight it. I really don't. I don't
No.
Is that what I'm talking about? What he's saying
you like too much tug. I'm like,
again, I think it's a primal thing.
I like when I pick up the bone. I don't want the meat to stay on the plate. I like the meat to come right off the bone, though.
Do you?
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to sit there and go. Hey, you like that? That's just every preference.
And he makes that same sound.
Exactly. He learned that from his dog.
Do you know what's me? This is a connection to burntness.
Did you say burnt tips? I love burnt tips.
What exactly are burnt tips?
It's from the end of what cut of meat is
But
it?
it's anymore. It's messed up now. They're not doing it right like it used to be. Burnt ends. It used to be. It's the point, which is the big, fat, juicy, delicious part of it of a brisket. But then they would cut it up in cubes and wrap it up and put it back in again to the cooker and let it just render down even more.
Is it really?
And then they get even more. No, it's not burnt. It's blackened more, but it's not burnt in any way. But it's just cooked again, so that it's rendered down even softer and delicious.
I've had that burnt ends in potato soup. And it was amazing.
Now people do. They just take they'll cook a brisket and you slice up the flat into like your big thin dried out
and then
slices, which are terrible. But then you get in. They cut the point up into cubes, and they call that burnt ends.
You said point. What is that? What is the point?
There's two parts of a brisket. One is called the flat, which is, if you look at it, it's this big, flat, huge section that they cut into slices. And then you get to the next part, which is called the point, which is this big, fat, thick. It's got a muscle in the middle of it. It's a soft muscle with just beautiful, delicious fat that turns into like Jell-O. But the grain goes a different way.
Bad fat. This is good fat.
Have you ever had this is totally for the audience out there, because I've never had this. Something called is it the marrow? Like you buy the bone?
Yeah, I've never tried marrow.
I've never had that either. I've seen the bones. The bones cut in half.
Yes.
But I was afraid to buy them.
There's a restaurant in downtown Amherst that serves the
marrow.
Ziggy's?
No, it's not Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com, which is a sponsor of the show. Go check them out.
Go check them out.
It's another
no marrow.
Yeah, because I've never had that where they evidently it's a delicacy.
Yeah, people love it. I'm not.
Well, they'll put it on toast or something.
I've seen them scoop it out.
Yes.
At the restaurant, they were just
eat
scooping
it?
it around.
Just pour it right into your face, right out of the bone.
No, they had like this little teeny spoon. They were scooping it out onto their plate. Yeah.
Where this connected dots is. Chuck and I were talking about toothpaste.
Yeah,
and I use.
You were asking what kind of whitening toothpaste do I use?
yeah.
And I'm like, baked beans.
Listen,
he doesn't. It's just naturally porcelain.
No.
Chuck said he's used charcoal.
I've tried.
Toothpaste.
I usually use the Arm & Hammer baking soda peroxide toothpaste. I like that. But on a whim, I tried. It's charcoal toothpaste. It's like powdered charcoal.
Yeah, because I have you like borax or something.
You dip your toothbrush in water, get it wet, and then you put the toothpaste. It's just powdered charcoal, but it gets everywhere, like everywhere. So I used it like twice, and I'm like, fuck this. But they do make a paste out of it now.
Does it work?
I don't know. I only used it twice.
Did you?
And I pitched it because it was like the whole sink was black. I was just like, fuck
remember when you
this.
were like third grade and they gave you those little tablets to eat every kid in school, so you could see which kids were brushing their teeth, and everybody thought it was like really cool, but the teachers are going, "We're gonna find out which of you little hellions are fucking."
Right? Yeah, Ed's teeth look like they were so pink they look like gums. I got healthy gums. Those are your teeth.
Look at me. Woo.
I had plaque on my face.
His fingertips were pink.
My pillowcases were covered in black.
I didn't even give my pillowcase one of these tablets.
It just leaked out. How is it in your underwear, Ed?
That's not black. Why is it pink?
I just wanted to know, does that toothpaste work?
I don't know. It didn't taste like charcoal. It actually had.
Have you heard anybody that says that
All the reviews on Amazon loved it. There was like a 10,000 reviews.
You're kidding.
But like I said, either I don't know if I was doing something wrong. I got it everywhere. Like literally, like one little.
Did you mix it or it came as like squeezed toothpaste?
No. It comes in like a tub that you unscrew the lid, and it's a powder in this tub. Like,
do you still have it?
Yeah, you want
Chuck sneezed and it was everywhere.
Put just a little.
You can't. You cannot. I'll bring you the whole tub.
You can have it all. We got a video adventure right here.
I am not going to use it.
What about?
I see video adventure.
Can you use it for like polishing shoes or something?
I don't know. All I know is I just switched back to my Arm & Hammer baking soda.
This is because
I even went as far as to try to sprinkle it on my toothpaste.
Right. That's what
and it got everywhere again. So I was like, this isn't for me.
Is it super fine like the
super fine? Like what is the finest powder you could ever imagine?
Like a talcum, like super
finer than that.
Oh God!
It's super
confectioner's sugar.
Yes,
right.
Yes, and it hits something and goes like when you see a meteor hit the moon, and that's what it does.
You're kidding.
Whether it's in your sink, on your sink.
Is there a flavor to it, like a
charcoal?
Yeah, I didn't notice. Let me put it this way: if there was
burnt
a
wood,
flavor, I would have remembered.
Burnt wood.
Yeah, it tastes like a log. No, I don't remember any flavor. All I know is it was not for me. I mean, I had it I smiled. I'm like,
That would be a picture.
I wonder if it'll repair my teeth. You know,
unless you got a jackhammer to get the plaque off, probably not.
And maybe if you mix it with a little bit of Portland cement.
I thought they said
maybe some Play-Doh.
I thought
because Play-Doh cracks like your teeth.
Dude, I knew someone that would put not Play-Doh, but they would use like some type of tooth enamel to try and fix their teeth, like fill in the gaps.
What, like super glue or something?
They use
caulking.
Indoor, outdoor caulk. Some liquid nail.
I just wonder because sometimes, like, I've tried whitening stuff.
Really?
Look at you just laughing. Just make yourself laugh over there, Chuck.
He's making me laugh. That's what he's doing.
I'm only here to make fucking Monk laugh.
Keep it going. Yeah, no, I mean, because here's a weird thing. I know that they say toothpaste is now bad for you. Because
yes, it is, Ed. Don't ever use it again.
Well, it looks like
the conspiracy people are telling you.
Right, because of fluoride in it. The fluoride's bad. It's bad for it. But here's this is what I was saying, is that he and I were talking, and I couldn't remember. I was like, well, do you use Comet or they use Borax or something? There was something until I figured out it was baking soda.
Yeah, you're saying the name of the stuff. I'm like, I think that's poisonous.
He's got a big green foamy mouth full of Comet cleanser.
He's like the lady in Up in Smoke that snorted the Comet.
Snorting the fucking borax.
Well, that's it. They say
his tongue's making that big clover shape.
I can't breathe. But my teeth have never been whiter.
Finally, they're clean. Finally.
No, they're not.
Like disintegrate.
At the last minute of my life, a little tear runs down. But they're white.
And then they're just like...
and I'm all gummy. I fall over dead, all gummy. One. There'll be one.
Just one. And that's not even a tooth. It's like a nerve.
It's just waving like one nerve.
Some little alien.
It looks like you got a little piece of chicken caught in your gum hole.
They say, though, that I've been trying to discover the frequency and play it on my computer, is they say you can use frequency to heal your teeth. You know, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
I've heard of frequency healing, but never for teeth.
Yeah.
I've heard for like mental stuff.
I don't have to brush my teeth anymore if I listen to this.
Let me just put on my headphones right here.
Noise.
My teeth have never felt better.
Oh, God. I know we're over. God damn it. I'm sorry. We're going to be leaving you with Ghost Snap's Grow Apart song. Check it out. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends, please.
I'm going to stay up all night tonight looking for the frequency that makes you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Call your friends, your pizza guy, anybody, the mechanic, the guy that fixed my furnace. Call him up. Tell him about this show. Like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. Don't listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chalk.
My teeth are healed. Dang it. Dang it again. Here's your frequency, Ed.
Oh, I got a bunch of them here somewhere. Oh, that wasn't it.
You can always hear them, but never see them because you're not worthy as the monk.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Again, audience members, check out everything. Like, share, and subscribe. Always remember that you are somebody, and don't be materialistic.
Is that the frequency?
Look at that. Look at his teeth glow.
There it is.
That's blood. There it is.
That's the frequency.
So they went like this.
That's a frequency of a fork scraping against the front of your tooth.
Oh,
and if you want to get a hold of any of us, I know he puts our
the Twitter feed on there. I put Twitter on there.
Hit us up. I've had some people hit me up, and I'll answer them all that I can.
On the DM. Please do, audience members. Again, don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are right here.
My teeth!
We will
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.